Lara.
Yeah, and what do you want?
What I want?
Yeah, what kind of hairstyle? Just let me decide what kind of style. It will be a bob.
Yeah, actually I would like some hair for my defense, I should say.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
No,
I
it has to suit you.
Yeah, suit me.
Yeah.
Suit for the occasion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's enough.
Okay.
But as I always do, I trust you.
Yeah.
I know you can do the great job for
Yeah.
me. Nothing to worry about.
No, you don't have to worry about that.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
We start this way because
Okay.
it's wonderful.
Yeah.
And will you turn for you and the rest will show how your hair is now? And you pin it up a little bit. So
Okay.
make a circle on the
Okay.
chair.
Yeah.
So they can see that.
Can I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's also wonderful.
You
Let's
really
start.
know how to encourage people.
Tassel.
Tassel. Okay, yeah, that's how you.
Yeah, in Dutch.
Yeah, in Dutch, tassel.
That's a wonderful island
Yeah, we spend
in the northern of Holland.
Yeah, we spent the weekend over there,
Yes.
and now we were discussing, about.
Which island you will be next?
I have no idea.
No. We have to go to Ameland and also.
It,
Ameland is wonderful.
it's also
Yeah.
island,
Yeah.
northern to Texel.
I think south to Texel.
Okay.
Texel is one of the biggest islands, but Ameland is just 28 kilometers, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Large. And when you go in the center to Nes, you are in the center of the island. Hello friends on YouTube.
Hello.
Gonna do her hair. And she has now a bob that you all saw. So I open her hair, take out all of our wonderful things she put into it, and then I wet it and make her a new wonderful bob. And the wonderful thing is, she comes from China. And she went to Texel, and it's a small island of the Netherlands. And it's a wonderful island. And we also have islands where you don't go with a car, you only go with a bike.
Yeah, we had cycled almost the whole weekend.
Yeah, and it's a nice island.
Yeah, but we had that luck. Yesterday we had, every direction when we cycled to, the wind went against us.
Oh, you had a wonderful guy from, I think he was from Greece,
Yeah.
David Roosters, and he had a wonderful song, My friend the wind has come from the sea.
60 kilometers yesterday
Yes.
against the wind from the morning.
Yeah, but one time you have it in the back,
the
and then
afternoon.
the other times you have it in front of you.
Can I have the hair suit matches with dress? Because for my defense, I'm going to wear a dress.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you want your hair? Tell me once again, you want your hair?
The hairstyle will look nice too.
Oh yeah, there's also proper hairstyle.
Yeah.
Not too wild and not
No.
too pussy.
Yeah.
That's what I will do.
Yeah.
Now, I will make her a new bob. And she wants a nice, clean bob. Not hard to style. So, make it with a hot knife. It's very hard to have one thing. Maybe you can pin it away with your own pins. Oh.
With the works?
Yeah, that works. I take away some volume at the back, give her the shape of her head. I will make into the hairstyle, and so give her wonderful volume. This knife is from Ergo, askergo.com. It's from the United States, and it's 190 degrees Celsius. Now turn her so you can watch with me. Start in the center, watch at the skull and first take out some volume to get some more space to work on. And the nice thing of the hot knife is that it travels very gently through the hair and doesn't damage the hair at all. And still not on the Dutch market. And also not in the Benelux. It's nice quiet here.
I don't dare to talk to you.
Why not?
Because you were explaining.
Oh, I'm not explaining all the time.
Ah. Because sometimes when I saw some video teaching people how to do things, you know, the model needs to be kept silent.
Oh yeah. No, I'm not an American hairdresser. Just a guy who loves to do hair.
Aha. I have been thinking about this question for a long time. What I like most.
Yes.
What do I like to do?
Oh yeah, with life as a profession.
Yeah, good question. Because now I'm graduating soon.
Yeah.
I really need to find the right
direction of life.
Yeah.
I think you
this
have
question for more than 1 year.
Yeah.
I haven't got it.
Most people know when they are about 3, 4, 5 years old what the purpose of life is. But then they are drifted away from that because your parents think you can learn very easy, you can do a lot more than that. But the main reason of being alive is to do what you've been sent to do. And that's what you know as a child. Maybe you cannot find it anymore, but there is always a way to get back to the time when you were young. You can ask your parents, what did I tell my parents to what I would love to be? And if it's a carpenter or a hairdresser or whatever, if you do that one day of your life, it can be the most wonderful day of your life.
Yeah, because I know some people who like what they are doing, including you. Yeah. I can tell from their face that they are really enjoying what they are doing. Yeah. And I'm really jealous. Yeah, because now I'm doing research. Yeah. I should say I can do it. I'm capable of doing that. But frankly, I don't feel very happy when I'm doing this.
No, and you have only small steps in that gives you the real kick of life. Because the steps I think you will have in your life are very small. Because you have always to share it with others, you have to work together to get to the meaning of your profession. Yeah, of course. And most of the times a lot of things you invent or find out are totally secret. So even when you have one, you cannot share it. So it's, I can believe. But it's also in the line of thinking, because in your profession you have to think a lot. And you have also a lot of space to think about the other things of life. Because, a lot of things go very easy, gently, softly, and waiting.
But, I'm not sure what I can do. Yes, I know what I can do, but I mean, what I can do very well, and I can have, the sense of achievement, or I should say joy. From the job or profession.
Yeah, the things you do.
Yeah, But by far I haven't found one.
Okay. You still have to watch and find it for yourself and ask yourself a lot of questions to find out your meaning of being alive and being here.
Yeah.
It's very nice that you can be as a Chinese person in Holland. For example, it's wonderful to be here because we are very open-minded to a lot of things. And you can tell everything you want. There's nobody gonna
judge you?
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Even when it's terrible things you say.
Yeah, but what made me, feel a little bit anxious or worried was that almost everybody around me knows what they want to do.
Yeah, but it's the same we have in Holland also.
Yeah,
it's
I'm
not
here. I'm here.
Yeah.
And since I came here, I was really struck by people's life here.
Yeah.
It seemed that most of the people really like what they were doing.
Yeah. We are happy people with what we do.
Yeah, and they don't care what kind of job they were doing.
No.
Yeah, but in China, it seems like only when you are doing a very decent job, you will be happy.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
you're nothing.
Yeah.
You're almost nothing.
Not nothing. People just adore those people. Yeah. In good positions, I should say.
I adore everyone. Even the guy who takes the garbage from home.
Yeah.
Because it's a very important person in your life. Because when he leaves it on the street, you have an environment around you that is not healthy to live in.
Yeah, that's the reason why I like here.
Yeah.
Because everybody knows how to respect others. And
it makes no difference. Whatever you are.
Yeah. Vacations.
I always tell everybody has to go to the toilet, has to eat, to drink, get a fresh breath of air. So we're all the same, and there's no difference between it. And the people who are not learning easy can do things mostly much easier.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
Why should you have earn a lot of money when you can achieve a lot with learning and do nothing else? Because when I asked a professor, for example, to hang up a painting or something, he cannot do that because he didn't learn it.
No.
So he only knows how to explain what he learned.
Yes.
So he's totally stupid. And I can learn what he can do. I can learn also. So I only have to read what he does. And maybe I'm better at it, but I don't know. But I don't want to know because I think it's not interesting.
To you.
To me. Yeah. It's not my life. It's not what I decided to do.
But to the professor, that's what he or she interested with.
Yeah, but you don't know if it for certain is also the thing he or she wants to do.
Yeah.
Because it can be because it was easy to learn, or it travels that way because the parents pushed it that way.
Or maybe.
Yeah. But it doesn't matter what you learn or what you do. You always can decide to do something else.
Yeah.
And do it for yourself, because you live only one life for yourself.
Yeah.
So you have to choose it for yourself and be happy with it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter what you do.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So every time when I talk to people like you, I will feel anxious. I feel, I'm so eager to find out.
What your purpose of life is.
Yes.
But then you have to listen to your soul. Because your soul is the only one who knows what the purpose of life is. And it's hard when you're young, because there are so many things that takes you off the way of life, especially the life we live now.
Yeah.
With mobile phones, with internet, with everything around us that seduce you to do other things.
Yeah, exactly. There are so many attractions.
Yeah. And you don't want to miss anything of it, so
Partly true.
Yeah. But you learn to read the lines of life when you're in total rest. So you don't have to put on internet, you don't have to put on anything, just listen to it. In nothing hides everything you wanted to know.
This way.
Yes.
Okay.
So nothing is not possible because all the things we lost are in the place of nothing. But also the things we still can invent are there. There's no nothing. Totally not. There's so much hiding in nothing. It's I think the biggest place of the universe, nothing.
Yeah, Theo, I had an accident.
Yes.
At the beginning of 2017, last year.
Yeah.
And I hit somewhere.
Yeah.
And I lost the memory.
Yes.
By far, I still haven't reminded what happened to me. What happened to me and hit my head, and I lost the memory of that day.
Yes.
Still now, I haven't.
No, you lost the day.
Yeah, I lost the day of my life. It's like my life is the memory about my life is not continuous anymore. There is a dot, a blank dot.
Black spot.
Yeah, black.
A
spot.
hole.
Yeah, a hole in between.
Yeah.
And since then, I have no idea. Everything. I can, some even very difficult questions.
Yeah.
I can find the answer. Like, the most important thing for me is to be happy.
Yeah, it is.
But before I had this accident, I cared a lot about other things, especially the others' feelings.
Yeah.
And my parents, my families.
Yeah.
And what I look like in others' eyes.
Yeah.
But since I had that concussion,
I
really had a concussion.
Yeah.
And suddenly I understand the others were not so important as myself to me.
For you, you are the most important person in your life.
Yeah.
And if you are good for yourself, you're also good for others.
Yeah.
It's the only way.
Yeah.
This is very selfish, but when you're good for yourself, you can share that with others. And when you forgot to treat your life and to nurse your feelings, then you get away from your own life, and you even lose more of it than you even want.
Oh my gosh. And wow, I even have more, crazier ideas about the world,
Yeah.
I have no idea whether you have do you believe in that the universe, is have many different dimensions.
Yeah.
It's made of different dimensions.
Mm-hmm.
And for example, for the first dimension, it's a dot.
Yeah.
And for the second dimension, it can be a line, right?
Yeah.
For the third, let's start from a line. And the second dimension can be a flat. For 2 dimensions, you can have pictures.
Yeah.
And for the 3 dimensions, you will have the space.
Yeah.
And everything we can see now is in the 3rd dimension, right?
And in this time level.
Yes. And the 4th dimension, that's plus the dimension of time.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you have the 4th dimension, that's how we travel in our life.
Yeah.
We cannot go back to the past, and we cannot travel to the future. We just can live the moment.
Yeah.
This is the 4th dimension.
Yeah.
And
this is the moment.
Yeah. When you live in the 5th dimension world, I think you have the power to go back to the past.
Yeah.
Or travel to the future, but you cannot travel freely.
No.
It's you know.
You always stayed at the same life, live.
You cannot change anything.
You cannot get out of your body to...
No, you cannot
only
change
in your
anything.
dreams you can.
Yes. And then when we came to the sixth dimension, you can go back and forth very freely, wherever you like.
Yeah.
But still, you cannot change anything.
No.
But in the next dimension, you can change things.
Yeah.
You can create your own world even. At
but
this time,
that you can do in your life also, because this is just a part of choosing the things you do.
Yeah, and that's the reason why I think I can also went to the 12 dimensions.
Yeah.
But it's very abstract.
Yeah, abstract.
Yeah, abstractive.
Yeah.
And I do believe that our universe is not alone.
No.
And
there are so many other things around us.
Different dimensions of universe.
Yeah.
And maybe this world, this moment, you were cutting hair for me, and in the other dimension of universe, we were strangers. We never came across each other. Yeah. Yeah, it's very interesting.
Yeah, it is.
Are you going to cutting the fridge for me?
Yeah, a bit.
Wow. I never had this kind of fridge.
Oh, but it looks good in you. I do all the things I do in love, so it's certainly wonderful.
Yeah, but you do know that my hair is curly, right?
Yeah, that's what I love about it. I can also...
It can get very messy if I don't do anything with it, or is...
That depends on how you work it out as a hairdresser. You can do it with cutting, you can give it the shape. When you get the right shape to the hair, you can follow the lines and listen to the hair.
Wow, you're cutting my hair very short.
Yeah.
But not very short, okay?
No. No, still very ultra feminine. And very easy to remain.
Wow. The shortest hair I've ever had.
Yeah, nice. You're in Holland.
But I'm leaving for China soon.
It doesn't matter. Take it with you. Put a paper over it. You can take it with you as a present. No, because you were here is also a present. Because it's very wonderful to talk also to you. And we are totally from different worlds. And I can see your world also because we have a lot of programs on the Dutch TV about China and I love to watch them.
Aha, yeah.
I saw them all.
Okay.
And I think your country does things that I would never see in life happening. For example, the Great Dam they made. It gives a disbalance to the world, but it doesn't matter because they need the energy, and it's better to get the energy from water because it's much cleaner than any other way. So I love it that they do it and that they dare to do it. But the other way around is you take a lot away from all the people, villages that are now on the bottom of the river. It's a large country and it's another regime, so they can do the things they want. They decide to do that. And I don't think people can do anything about it in China. Here in Holland, it would never happen because we all shout out like hell that we don't want it or we want it, but it never will happen. But we are a small country and we think we are big, but we're not.
Comparative.
Yeah, I think we are big in some kind of things. We are big in water. We are big.
You can be proud of Netherlands. You know.
Yeah,
such a small place, but Netherlands is the second biggest agricultural export country.
Yeah, what I like
just next to America.
Yeah, what I like about being Dutch is that we are always trying to be friends with everybody.
Yeah.
We're not persons to start a war.
Yeah.
We're always connecting.
Yeah, I want to make business.
Yeah, yeah, but
make money from others.
Yeah, but together we are so much stronger.
Yeah.
And binding makes also nice friendships. Because the relation between your country and my country is more than 300 years old.
Yes.
Even more, I think.
I think since...
Yeah, well, it is about 1600 something like that.
Yeah,
so 400 years or something.
17th century.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we came in as friends. And we were a little barbaric at that time, but totally Europe was. So it's a wonderful thing about Europe, it grows also very fast.
You know, now I'm reading a book called Guns, Germs and Steel. It's a very interesting book explaining why, you know, our world become this way, and why different regions and countries just have a so different development paths, and how we can get to today. Yeah, I just read the first 12 pages.
Yeah.
No, 15 pages already.
Okay.
But actually, I have this question in my mind for many years, and finally I found the book who tried to answer this question. I'm very happy to come across this book.
Now, what I did, I was watching the history of the VOC.
Yeah.
And then I saw the relation between your country and our country, and that you had an admiral who went over the seas, and you traveled very fast over the seas. You were very good in that.
Yeah.
But they only went to Spain, and then they noticed there was nothing to be worried about because they were so barbarian. So they turned away. And 100 years later, we just could travel into China without any resistance. So it was very easy for us to get into China.
Yeah, it's I have no idea because I didn't know much about the history.
Oh, you can find it on the internet.
Yeah.
And then you see our relations also from the past.
You mean the relationship between Netherlands
and China,
Spain, and also China? Yeah. I wanted to colonize that area,
but that was also a part in time.
But you didn't succeed, you know.
No. But we all did it. The Spanish did, and the English did.
Yeah.
They all wanted to be the master of China.
Yeah, but all of them failed.
Yeah, and it's normal.
Yeah.
And thank God it didn't happen.
Wow. I'm having very short hair.
Yeah. But very sexy bob.
Really?
And you have such a wonderful skull. And now your hair will grow in the natural lines of your skull.
Wow.
So even after 2-3 months, it will be still looking wonderful.
Whoa. Great.
And the ends are sealed for more than half a year. And you don't have to be a hairdresser to style this hair.
Half a year.
It will happen, by just wearing it. I think it will be a very special video on YouTube because we're telling a lot on it. And sharing minds and thoughts.
Yeah.
For how long you are still in Holland?
Another 1.5 months, I should say. I like Netherlands, really.
Yeah.
It's like my second hometown.
Yeah.
I've been here for 4 years and a half.
Yeah.
4 years and a half. Yeah.
But that's also the strange thing about people who come to Holland.
Yeah.
They certainly love it.
At the beginning, I really hated the weather, the food.
Oh yeah.
The weather and the food. But even now, I can enjoy the food here.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm amazed by myself.
You've grown a lot. Yeah. Holland. I love to be in Holland.
Netherlands.
Yeah. But I also love to be in Germany.
Yeah, it's
I think Berlin is the most wonderful city to go to. Have you been there?
Yeah. I've been there for almost 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, in 2016.
And did you like it?
It's a very different city, I should say.
The problem is they don't speak English that well.
No, not as here, unfortunately. But still a very historical city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everywhere you can see the war.
Yeah.
But there's always holes of bullets and things still in the walls.
But I do feel like that, you know, Germany is doing a wonderful retrospection on the wall.
Yeah.
You can feel it almost in every corner of the city.
Yeah.
And you know, in contrast to our neighbor, you know, who participated in the Second World War.
Yeah.
They were still trying to deny what they have done.
Yeah. Our Germans don't deny.
Such a coward.
Yeah.
Compared with Germany.
Yeah.
German.
They are just hard-working people.
Yeah. I like the people. I like the people here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, our Germans and Dutch are a bit similar to each other.
Yeah, true. You know what? When I'm here, I have very strong sense of safety. And I won't feel very unsecure and feel very worried during the night.
Nobody spies you.
Yeah, when I walk alone on the street.
Yeah.
But when I was in the US earlier this year, after it gets dark, I didn't dare to walk alone on the street by myself, and especially near the subways or the trolley station, bus stations. Yeah, I just had a very strong,
it is different life.
Strong feeling that I needed to run very fast.
Yeah.
Or after 1 minute of walk, I needed to look back. You know, look back to check whether I'm followed or I just felt very awful. Actually, before I went there, I had a plan that maybe after my studies here, get my degree, I wanted to go to US and have some work experience over there.
Yeah.
But it's not because of this bad experience. Oh my God, are you going to have some audience from US?
Oh yes.
Oh my God.
But I can leave it away.
Maybe it's because I went to Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And I lived very nearby the city center.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe it's because the block when I was living there.
I think there will be wonderful places and also very, very hard places to be in America. And there will be people who have a future, and there's a lot of people who don't have a future, and who live in drugs, sex, drugs, and rock and roll don't have a future because they are killing themselves.
Wow, I have a fridge now.
Yeah.
Is it easy for me to take care?
You don't have to do anything about it. It's just wonderful in the natural shapes of your head. Your skull.
Ooh.
Just it will be laying, wonderful on your head. You don't have to do anything with it. You don't have to style it. You just have to try it, and that's all.
Okay. I don't need the iron to do anything with
it.
To straight.
No.
Oops.
No. So far, your haircut.
It's done already.
No, I just have to take some small things to style it, but I like it's a bit soft wax. It gives the depth of your color more, because you have wonderful dark color. And it smells wonderful. It comes from Barcelona.
A spray?
Yeah, the spray. It comes from Barcelona.
Okay.
And it smells like spring, and it's a wonderful product.
Wow. What's the brand?
It's Lakme. It comes from Barcelona, but
Lakme.
Lakme. And it's polish and it all is product, so there's no gas in it.
Oh,
so you just pump it up.
Spray.
Okay, my love, will you turn for you and the rest of the world to show your new hairstyle?
Thank you, Theo.
Can
Thanks
you turn
a lot.
around?
Yes, okay.
And thank you for being my model.
Thank you.
From China.
Thank you.
Fireworks.
Blah, blah, blah.
From China.